Hello again, this is Uncle Troy. Today we are playing Dungeon Keeper 2. Let's go to our second land.
Sing Song. A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane. The good Lord Darius presents himself against you now. He's more worthy as a foe. But use the rooms you won from Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead just like Antonius. Library. Training room. First, build a lair, and then a hatchery, then claim the portal near your dungeon heart.
With each new level, we usually have new spells or traps or rooms to create. So let's start working on that now.
You have claimed a portal.
One of the things I didn't realize at first was you don't have to make all the rooms square, and you don't have to make all the rooms individually. You can pack a few in together. Here I plan to put a... Oops, picked up some gold by mistake. I plan to put a hatchery and a lair in the same room.
A new species of creature has entered your dungeon.
No, it hasn't. That's the same goblins as before.
Your creatures require a place to rest. Build them a lair.
I'm working on it. My imps are just a little slow today. But what I really want is a library so I can attract some warlocks. They're one of my favorite characters in the game. I'm going to make this in about 4x4. And I'm going to skip forward to where the imps actually finish building it.
The basics of your dungeon are in place, but now expand it with a library. Design it square to maximize the space for scrolls, and let your imps make stronger walls to hold more shelves.
Reinforced walls are almost as good as larger rooms.
Hark now, a warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well. Restrict him not, though, to his books, for when in battle he may prove formidable with fireballs. Every bookcase in your library will attract another warlock to your realm. And now to build a training room. It's best to make it square and 4x4, so that there'll be targets for your creature's training needs.
Actually, I think it's better to make the training rooms, in fact most of the rooms, an odd number, not an even number like 4x4, because some of the targets along the walls are only like every third space, and if you make it an even number, then you don't get that extra target in there.
A task well done, but training creatures will cost gold.
Okay, let's mine out some more gold and also make our training room a little bigger, because as soon as the creatures find it, they always complain it's not big enough.
Your minions need a larger training room.
Ha! I told you. Okay, let's check out how things are going over at the library. I think the warlocks have just about researched me a new spell.
A new spell has been researched. Mana is the currency of magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell. Your mana level is shown in green atop the screen. Your land will gradually renew it as it's spent. Cast your new spell to create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours. A good cast, Keeper. You've made good use of your warlock's studious research. Your creatures make good progress. One improves his skill to level 2. A creature can train as high as level 4, but that's the limit. Further skill can only be attained out on the battlefield. Imps are creatures born of magic and cost mana to sustain.
Training gets you up to higher levels. Higher level creatures are better in battle. They do more damage and have more hit points. They also do pretty much anything else faster and better. Warlocks will research spells faster. Imps can dig tunnels faster, that sort of thing. You get experience more quickly in actual battle or actually doing things, but the training rooms are good when you start off.
You may wish to train your warlocks to improve their skills. To do this, drop a warlock in the training room. A new spell has been researched. Your warlocks now have studied further, offering you another spell to cast, through which a thunderbolt is yours to hurl against such foolish enemies who dare invade your turf.
Once you've researched all the spells available for a particular level, you can't get any more, but you can get better versions of your existing spells. The improved imp spell gives you faster, stronger imps. The improved lightning spell gives you a more powerful jolt that does more damage and paralyzes the enemy for longer.
Your imps have found some dwarves. These righteous little pests may stray onto your land, and if they do, destroy them, for that's what they deserve.
I could send my creatures after these dwarves, but I just get my imps out of the way and let the dwarves come to my creatures.
The paltry dwarfs are now destroyed. Allow your creatures time to rest and eat. When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
That would be a good idea, but actually it's not really necessary. You have enough creatures now to defeat Lord Darius if you're careful.
A left click on your creature picks it up. A right click on claimed land then lets it drop. Be wary though. Don't drop them too near enemies, for the dropping stuns these beasts a time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack. Your Create Imp spell has been upgraded.
The basic Create Imp spell creates imps that are level 1. The new improved version creates imps which are level 4.
Lord Darius's walls are breached. Your forces now must kill his guards and stir Lord Darius himself to come defend his land.
Once again, I think I'm supposed to lead my troops, out and attack the dwarves, but I think it just works better to hang around and let my creatures train and rest. In fact, that goblin right there, he needs a rest. Let's put him down here in the lair. But let my creatures stay here in the training room and just pick off the dwarves as they come in.
Your imps will call your creatures to defend the dungeon heart. They must make sure of its protection above all other tasks. It is payday. Your dungeon heart is under attack. At last, Lord Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate. Your forces now must kill him, and the portal gem of Sing-Song will be yours.
Keeper, dare not think that you will conquer me, you evil wretch. My dwarves and the power of good will drive you from this land.
And once again, we're going to let the enemy just walk right into our base here, because it's just so much easier to face them when they're all together and they're, on your home field advantage, so to speak. Later in the game, you do not want to do this. You want to keep the enemy as far away from your dungeon heart as possible. Now, since Lord Darius is a little tough, I'm going to use my lightning spell and try to keep him out of the fight until some of the dwarves are taken care of.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Oops, magical item. Let's check this out.
Your mana reserves have been increased.
You seek to defile my realm with your foul sorcery. You will perish, Keeper.
Lord Darius lies dying. Now comes Horny to claim you the portal gem. Your progress is most pleasing.
I like the way the Horned Reaper interacts with the environment. See there, he stirred up a mess of papers in the library. He also knocks traps out and does knocks doors off their hinges, things like that, when he's coming to pick up the portal gem. Now, there's a little graphical glitch here that I didn't notice the first time I watched it, where he ends up pretty much inside that target dummy. Makes it look like he's wearing the armor and the headpiece. Hee. Okay, and that's how you win world number 2.
The treasury lets you hold more gold. Make traps and doors in the workshop. The sentry trap targets intruders with a powerful cannon. Use wooden doors to seal off rooms and corridors. I see you blasted Lord Darius off the face of the realm. A most entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to my ears.
And that's the end of the second mission. I hope to have the third done for you shortly. In the meantime, this is Uncle Troy signing off. I hope you have a good night.